Hello and welcome to RoboMonk Art and Tarot. I'm RoboMonk, and today we are finally ready to receive a message from Spirit. What message is that? This is a pick a card, so you get to choose. Find out what resonates with you. But before that, I just want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for contributing your energy to this video. I truly appreciate it. If you ever want a personal reading from me, the details are down below. So let's get started with this reading. Pile 1, we have a rose quartz. Pile 2, we have a purple amethyst. In pile 3, we have hematite. So go ahead and choose which one resonates with you, along with the image that is there for you as well. All right, I'm excited. Let's get started. Hello, Pile 1. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today we are seeing a message that you are finally ready for. Spirit wants to give this to you now, for whatever reason that may be. We will all have different reasons for why now is the right time for this message. But as you can see, we have 8 cards here. The 4 on the left of the line are what's happening now, and the 4 on the right of the line are what will happen afterwards. So let's get started. The first image I see is one of an 8-petaled flower. Now, all of this has a lot of meaning to it, and I really had to research a little bit on all of this. So this is a bloodroot flower. It has 8 petals. The number 8 itself can symbolize ambition, wanting to get things accomplished. And the bloodroot flower itself can be used as an anti-inflammatory or healing antioxidant, something that removes something out of the way. So with all of this symbology coming all at me at once, I wanted to record it all here, and we're going to dive a little deeper into it as we go on. But the number 8 itself is a period of time when you are really trying to accomplish a goal or many goals. It is very important in this time of life to get things done, and you have a passion to do it. And the number 8, also turned on its side, is the infinity symbol. So we have this infinite yearn to get these things accomplished, and I think this will come back a little bit later in the reading. It typically does, so we're going to circle back after this to these meanings. But the second card, I got a splinter that was causing you pain, irritation, and you need tweezers to pluck it out. There's something that's getting in your way to achieving your goal. This harkens back to the bloodroot flower, of it being an anti-inflammatory, right? So think and meditate what is actually getting in your way of accomplishing these goals. The third card and image that I see is one of a conductor, and he is furiously conducting the orchestra. He has his hand raised way up high above him. He is really feeling the music, the rhythm, and it is lightning quick. His movements are moving all about, and he is conducting this orchestra so that it is actually moving at a very quick tempo. And the tempo goes with the conductor. So if the conductor wants it faster, the orchestra has to keep up. And this conductor is furiously conducting. He wants this to be an impassioned symphonic number. And it really speaks to the amount of energy you're putting into this goal. It speaks to how quickly you want to accomplish this and how you are going about it. It seems like you want to accomplish this as quickly as possible. The fourth card is an image of a person that is literally walking on water. They are going so fast that they are just skipping along the surface of the water. And I truly see a feminine energy. So it may be that you are trying to accomplish this goal without thinking about it too much as far as the emotional toll that it's taking on you. You are trying to avoid the emotions, avoid the water, avoid the depth, and are really trying to just get this done. Now it seems that Spirit is coming in and saying, wait a minute, please, 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 please. Because there's something in your way right now that you may trip up on in the near future that you have to get out of the way. And your tempo with the way you are trying to accomplish this is way too fast. It's not even safe how quickly you are going about this. So this also takes a little bit more of an emotional exploration of why you need to get this done so quickly and what this really means to you. Why do you want to get it done? Let's look into see what's going to happen in the near future here. Spirit is coming in and reminding us about doing our best every day and what that actually looks like. So our best is different every day because we are souls that are in these human bodies that have limitations, right? They have limitations. They get tired, they get worn down, they get too emotional or not emotional enough. We have faults, right? We have faults in these human bodies. So what our best looks like on one day will be very different than what our best looks like on another day. Spirit is reminding us to have some empathy for ourselves, to really allow ourselves a little bit of slack because we are trying our best to get this accomplished. So if you don't accomplish as much today as you did yesterday, you may accomplish more tomorrow. But if you're doing your best every day, that's all you can ask yourself. The next image I'm getting is one I've seen actually on the internet, where it is an older woman standing next to a lilac bush that she planted when she was very young. So I get the image of this woman planting this little lilac bush, standing maybe when she was 6 or 7 years old. And now this image online that it's this older woman. She uses a walker now, and she's very old. I think it was 70, 80, 90 years in the making of this lilac bush. And it towers over her. Some of you may have seen this actual image before. It towers over this older woman, and she planted this so many years ago. And what an accomplishment to have that be one of your legacies, right? And I haven't actually seen anyone draw her younger self or think about her younger self, but this is a great analogy to where you're at right now. With this goal that you're doing right now, you're playing a longer game than you think. And to pace yourself, truly, Spirit wants you to pace yourself with this, or else you're going to get burnt out. And just like this woman who planted this lilac bush so many years ago, she had to work at it every day. She had to care for it every day. But in the long run, it got accomplished, and it is absolutely amazing. I have never seen a lilac bush larger than this one in my life. So what does this all mean? The next two cards really sum it up quite nicely. Sometimes that woman had to go out and water that bush and make sure that it was properly watered, properly cared for, and that responsibility was on her. Other times, she relied on Spirit to have the rain fall on it. So then it was taken care of by Spirit. The rain would fall, and she would not have to worry about it that day. So she and Spirit were working together to actually accomplish this goal. And I think right now, Spirit is warning you that you may not be giving Spirit enough time to actually help you through this. This is a long-term goal, at least that's what Spirit is saying, even though you may want to accomplish it very quickly. But allow time for Spirit to work as well. Because Spirit is giving me this infinity symbol again. Back to card 1. We see it as a constant back and forth between yourself and Spirit, yourself and Spirit, yourself and Spirit, accomplishing this goal, feeling that rhythm, right? It's not a furious rhythm. It's a nice, natural rhythm that's going back and forth and back and forth. And you're accomplishing this goal and you're not getting burnt out. So then you have that number 8 there again, accomplishment, getting that goal accomplished. But you are allowing Spirit to do some, and you are allowing yourself to do some. Because really, that's the best way to accomplish anything. Because then you know it's divinely blessed, divinely orchestrated, and of course you have to do your part too. But right now it seems like you may be moving too quickly, and you need to allow Spirit in there as well. And Spirit might actually help you remove that splinter. It may actually know exactly where that splinter is in your path to accomplishing this goal, and will remove it for you, or at least point it out to you. Okay? Pile 1, I hope this really resonated with you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I truly appreciate you and your energy. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today, Spirit is giving us a message that we are ready to hear now. So let's find out what that is. As you can see, we have 8 cards here. 4 on the left of the line are what's happening now, and 4 on the right of the line are what's going to happen in the near future. So let's see what's going on. The first image I see is one of a baby duck. Very cute, very innocent, but also not really very knowledgeable about the world. Now, what this means to me and what Spirit is telling me about this instance here is it symbolizes your start into exploring an emotion that you haven't explored very much. Maybe you've been afraid to explore it. It may be a past hurt that you've had. It may be a feeling that you're a little afraid to approach, but you're starting to do that. And Spirit wants you to continue on and will guide this little baby duckling to where it needs to go. So you're trusting Spirit with this exploration of this emotion. Okay, whatever emotion that is for you. I think we're going to find out a little bit more about this as we go along. Maybe we can pinpoint an emotion. The second image I see is one of a pitcher, and it is pouring water over a heart. I see this as a purification of your heart, where this may be a shedding of pain, a shedding of lots of emotions that you haven't really dealt with yet. There may have been a lot of things that you didn't have time to address yet, or you didn't feel ready to. But Spirit is saying, now is that time to start addressing those emotions, because your heart needs to be refreshed, needs to be renewed. And it seems like there might be a blockage there in that chakra. And you owe it to yourself to look into these emotions, and Spirit will guide you through these, but it is now truly time to wash away these different residuals from these pains in your past. And I know it can be scary to even look into that, but Spirit is with you. The third image I see is one of a fan, one that you would hold, a handheld fan, and you would cool yourself off or have it as a decoration in fashion. But I truly see this as a refreshing breeze coming your way. I feel that maybe you are in a place that may be a little stale. The air may be stale around you. It feels like it. And then all of a sudden, this breeze comes in and you can breathe again. This is because of you delving into these different emotions that maybe you didn't even know actually took that much of a toll on your daily life. We can carry around so much subconsciously that it is just amazing how much that can affect us on a day-to-day basis. But I'm seeing this washing of your heart, bringing in this cool breeze, and you being able to breathe again. And the fourth image I got is one of a ladybug. Now, this is quite interesting because the ladybug is considered good luck in many cultures, and also can be a sign of a romantic interest coming into your life. So the fact that you are doing this preparation now, the washing of your heart, you may be getting ready for a new romantic interest coming into your life. And if you aren't looking for romantic interest, just know that this is good luck and good fortune coming into your life. So we go into the near future, and I'm seeing two hands pulling a thread. I'm reminded of the fates and how they weave the fate of us mortals, right? Out of Greek mythology. So I really think this is a fated destiny you are going on here. I'm seeing in the actual next card a dome. As you look up, all of the lines go to the center. So I don't know if you've ever seen a dome from underneath, but if you look up, there's a central focal point, and then all of the lines of the architecture go towards that central focal point. So I'm really seeing a moment of fate coming up in your near future, where this is going to be where you have prepared for this. If you do your emotional cleansing, feel that breath of fresh air coming into your life, being prepared for this fateful moment. The next image I got was very interesting. It is one of a rocking horse. A rocking horse. And this one I asked Spirit for clarity because, I've never had this symbol before. And it was interesting. It was interesting to me because, one, it is a rocking back and forth and feeling that security that things are going to be okay. But also, in a romantic interest, this person can be very imaginative, very adventurous, and really looking to take you on this imaginative, adventurous way of life, if you want that. And they have a different way of seeing the world. It may be, again, very refreshing to you with this air coming in with this fan and this childlike wonder of this rocking horse, this rhythmic rocking horse rocking you back and forth, feeling that security. You're going to feel very secure around this person. You're going to feel probably safer than you've ever felt before. It's going to be a very natural rhythm, natural fit for you. And that's exciting, actually. That's very exciting. I know we all have different experiences as children, but this could be taking you back to a childhood you may have wanted, right? This adventurous spirit, this imaginative way of looking at things, and opening up something you may not have thought about before. So this could be a very romantic interest. This could just be a friend coming into your life as well, depending on what you want, right? What you're looking for. But I truly see this as a fated meeting between the two of you. So that is very, very exciting for you, Pile 2. I'm excited about that. And in this last card, I'm seeing a hand outstretched from the water, holding out their heart. So there will be a love offer. I feel like they are a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, full of emotional depth, very intuitive and nurturing, which would actually go along with the rocking horse. So, as I said before, this could be a romantic interest. This could be a friend that is a water sign as well, just depending on what you're actually looking for here. Just know that if you are looking for a romantic interest, let Spirit know. Let Spirit know that's what you want. If you're looking for a friend, let Spirit know that's what you want. Because in this general reading, we are all looking for different things. But it seems like there is going to be a very important person coming into your life that is going to change your perspective for the better and make you feel good again. I think it's probably been a while since you felt good. And that's great. I think that's awesome. But I also will remind you that you do have to do some self-work before that so you're ready for them. So you don't shut them out immediately. Okay. Pile 2, I hope this resonates with you. I truly do. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your energy and your presence. Know that you're loved. Know that you're blessed. And I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 3. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today, Spirit is giving us a message that we are ready for now. It's something that we may not have been ready for before, and we are going to explore what it is and maybe why Spirit wants us to know it right now. So as you can see, we have 8 cards. There are 4 on the left of the line and 4 on the right of the line. The 4 on the left represent what's happening now, and the 4 on the right will represent what's happening in the near future. So let's get started. Immediately, I see a person riding on horseback that is charging with a saber and a flag. This tells me, with this flag, that you are really fighting for what you believe in right now. Fighting for what you believe in. You are impassioned. Maybe emotions are running high. But there's something that you have said, no, that's not right, and I'm going to fight for it. Okay? And you are charging headfirst into this. So there's not a lot of thinking going on, there's a lot of action going on. Okay. Let's see what the next card shows. The next card I see is the scales of justice sinking into a sea, a very tumultuous sea, a very rough sea that's churning, and it's enveloping this scales of justice. So there was something that was done to you that was incredibly wrong. An injustice has been done, and it has stirred up many emotions on your side and many emotions on the person that did it to you. With this, there is so much water everywhere. I'm feeling just enveloped in emotion that I don't think anyone is thinking straight in this actual encounter. It could be a fight, it could be a long-term disagreement, but there's a lot of emotion going on here. And Spirit gave me the image of a button, which seemed very random to me, but it wasn't, of course. A button is a symbol of unity and a symbol of protection. So Spirit is reminding you, in this cause, you are not alone. There are people that believe the way you believe, and they are with you. But you are also protected. You are also protected in this disagreement against any negative thoughts or negative vibes coming your way. Just know that you are protected. And the next image I see are people standing, cheering you on, and even your guides are there cheering you on as well. So know that this is something that is spiritually meaningful to you, to fight this injustice. That Spirit is on your side and is going to be there with you throughout all of this. Now, Spirit has a message for you as well. So there's some things that you may need to do. Step one is to cut some cords. I don't know if you've ever heard this term, to cut cords. Think of everyone you've ever met, and there is a cord of emotion between you and that person, and it never goes away. So you have this cord of emotion stretching from this person to you, and this person has wronged you, right? And so every time they feel this emotional anger towards you, you actually feel that. Now, this could be a positive as well, where a person that is feeling love towards you, you feel that as well. But you want to cut the cords to people that may wish ill of you, may wish you bad things, right? So this button is a symbol of that as well, of actually protecting yourself. Spirit will protect you, but it's also good to cut the cords. So what that means is you are going to meditate and picture this cord that is between you and this person that has wronged you. So all of that emotion that is flowing between you and this person, you're going to take these scissors that you're thinking of, and these are kind of like spiritual scissors, right? And you're going to snip the cord. Snip that emotional cord between you and that person, that connection, right? So then know that that emotional pain that they are sending you is done. They can no longer send you more. You are now even more protected than you were. This is a good practice to do if you've ever come across a person that doesn't feel the best emotionally. I know a lot of us are empaths. I do this a lot, actually, to cut these cords so that I'm not feeling all of their energy at night when I'm trying to sleep. And it actually does work. I never knew about it before. I learned about it, and it is an amazing exercise. It's a mental exercise that you can do. So Spirit is reminding you to cut these cords, and we are going to lower this emotional exchange. There's too much emotional exchange to get anything accomplished in this ongoing battle between this person or whoever this entity is. The next image I get is one of a rake, and I get an image of a meditation garden. This is a calling from Spirit for you to get more grounded, get more settled, be at peace with yourself. That doesn't mean that you are accepting that they are right. That doesn't mean that you are giving up the fight at all. No, that's not it. But you are becoming at peace with yourself. Because when you are at peace with yourself and you're being grounded, then you can make better choices. If we're too full of emotion, if we're too full of water, then we cannot make the right decision. We may say something that we regret later on. We may do something that we regret later on, and it comes back at us. So, grounding ourselves, just like in this meditation garden, using that rake to rake out negative energy, cutting those cords. These are great exercises to get you ready for the next step. The next image is one of a bonobo. This also seemed random, but of course it's not. Spirit is full of imagery today. And a bonobo is a gentle and loving creature. They remind us about harmony with ourselves and others, having a peaceful relationship with ourselves and others because they are so gentle. And what this may remind us is those people that are cheering us on, some of this emotional energy that is being channeled towards this fight, this battle that's going on, may actually spill over to them. Maybe sometimes when we're battling this, we may turn to the people that support us and we might be short with them. We might answer something in anger because we're thinking about this person that wronged us. So Spirit wants you to be able to maintain the great relationships that you have with the people that love you, and still be able to take on this person that has done the injustice to you, but to keep those people that love you around you. So to focus on this bonobo and focus on the peace that it symbolizes, the harmony that it symbolizes with those around you. So that is a great reminder from Spirit about how to get in a good headspace about all of this. And the last reminder from Spirit is that I see a feminine energy filled with light around it. You never want to look in the mirror and wonder what you've become because of this battle. You always want to maintain your dignity, your respect for yourself, your love for yourself throughout all of this struggle. You want to maintain those relationships that you have of the people that love you. Whatever this battle is, it's not worth giving up yourself. It's not worth giving up your respect. It's not worth giving up your self-love. And it's not worth giving up any of those relationships of the people that love you. So this is a wonderful reminder from Spirit to do some double checks when you're thinking about this situation. And now you know a couple of exercises of how to ground yourself, right? How to come back into a peaceful mindset and then move forward to see what the next step is. I hope this really resonates with you, Pile 3. Thank you so much for being here and giving me your energy during this reading. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time.